Hey guys, this is Exos here with another Exos Heroes video, and in today's video we'll be breaking down the new 2.0 patch that just came through. There's a ton of new stuff in game. So last video we talked about, went through all the patch notes, but now that it's in the game we can actually visualize it, see what's going on, maybe understand it a little bit better. So with that, let's get into it. FC Valentina is in the game. Consensus is that she's good, but you need Shifrakin to really take advantage of how good she is. With her moves, they're very very dependent on Fear of the Abyss. So good character. Probably going to pull for her. As you can see, I don't have much zest anyway, so I'm not too I would want her, but I don't have Shifrakin. So unless I pull Shifrakin, then I really don't have any interest in getting her. All right. So next we got Nation Recruit, which is going to boost the rates of characters in this faction, and then it uses a different currency. It uses this nation ticket currency that's very valuable. Definitely want to be careful when how you use it, because just how valuable they're treating it in the game. This is essentially on the same level as ZAS. If not, they're kind of treating it a little bit more expensive than ZAS, just based on the prices, as you'll see in the shop here in a second. You have the mileage here, where the Nation Recruit mileage reward resets. Okay, so this resets monthly. It's just we're getting this, at the end of the month. That's why it's 3 days, 2 hours left. So definitely do not pull if you're trying to go to pity on one of these mileages. And then if you look at the mileages, they're the same rewards on each one. It's not like it progressively gets better. What happens is it's just if you're pulling a ton, you get these fitted hero selector tickets multiple times within a month. So just be very careful on pulling here, because they're treating this month, instead of when the patch drops, they're treating it as, it's the end of August. Okay. And then the per day, what happens is it's a different nation per day that you're pulling for. And then if you look at the rates of this particular nation, all these people of that specific nation, you'll see the rates higher. Another one is Khan here. For some reason, Brock is kind of high, but he's like wasted red. Mahar's up here. Bernavas has a 0.9, for example. And it's just, that's going to change daily. And then when you're pulling, definitely be sure to save and pull 10, so you could get the the Moo, and then the 11, like the bonus legendary hero. So the next we got Signature Force, and Signature Force is more nation specific things. It's just these are bonuses you get per each nation. So the ones that they chose to release at the start were ones that I don't have, because I don't have Janai, I don't have Shifrakin, and I don't have Dorka. So kind of annoying, because I wish I can see exactly what you need. So it looks like if you just have the character, it's like one here. Then if you actually want to get benefit, this one is Transcend Janai 1 or higher needed material. I obviously don't have it, but then when you gain it, this figures when you consume 1 mana. As the number of mana consumption increases, the elemental damage increases. Reduce damage per area effect damage. Okay. So it's saying 4,900 for a single target attack, and then less if you do an AoE. Hey, let's just read this. So Signature Force is a system that strengthens the heroes of the same nation through the representative hero. The nations to be strengthened are divided according to the selected representative hero, and the element effects can be obtained are also different. The element effects deal additional damage to opposing enemies. Each nation's representative hero is consumed to enhance the Signature Force. So it's saying that you got to use the hero, which is crazy, because you transcended Janai. That means you need 2 Janais, and then you're using it to now increase the power of all these characters afterwards, which seems crazy to me. And then also Idle Nature level 1 or higher, and then you need a Transcended Janai 1 or higher. And then now they're all increased by 15% on attack, defense, and HP. And this is what I think it is. And then look at this. You need Earth of Circulation. So you need to move up further and further. And then you're going to be giving everyone a ton of HP and 400 defense. And then lastly, you're going to need, you need so many Janais to do this. And then grants buff to Jin. This just grants buff to Jin. I don't know. This is just bizarre to me. The first one's good with the 4,900 damage, but you're still consuming this character. Like, if I didn't have like pity like pulls or anything like that, I would have never gotten a lot of these characters. Like for example, Garf was from a selector. Rachel I got from the Fade Core pull. Bathory I got from the String of Creation. You mean like I've never pulled Jafar, I could never pull Janai. So essentially, I would have never pulled any of these characters except Rachel, and then now they're and this is from like a whale, like, and now they want us to consume these heroes just for bonuses for their respective nation. Just seems a little extreme. Whatever. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I think that's a little crazy. So the next, but still, I don't have those characters. I wish I could see it just to see what it would say if I actually had Janai. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments if it's different than what I'm expecting here. Okay. And so the next we have, let's talk about the campaign. We got this new place here. So if you go through the campaign, this is, we got a whole new place. We're finally not in the north anymore. We're in a new area. Then there's going to be, which is kind of cool. It looks a little different. I think the daily quests are a little different. Let's see if we get more stuff here. Still the same amount of Exodium. Now let's do a daily quest. Yeah, we gotta get bamboo, and I think the daily quests are less now. But being in a new area, I guess, is kind of cool. Here, let's do this really quick. See if the rewards are similar or better. Here, let's see. Yes, he has 1 and a 6 now, which is nice. Yeah, it's very similar. It's like, now we're killing forest hounds versus, the bandits or whatever. And they even have it's crosstown agents. Oh, okay. So far they're agents. It's literally identical. It's just a different area with kind of like a cooler background. I'm glad that they lowered it because it was really tedious to do 8 of these every single day. They're just mindless. So kind of annoying, but the rewards are totally worth it. These are some of the best rewards in the game, especially now that they increased the level. So let's talk about that. And then, one more thing about this is definitely be sure to do the campaign as soon as possible, because there's things in the challenges that are going to be unlocked from doing that, which is in the like for gear. So in the solar trade route and the lunar trade route, there's a new tier, but you need to go through 11-12 of the campaign. So there's this lunatic. See how it's 11-12 of the main story. 11-12 of the main story is when it's unlocked. So I'm going to be going through the story as soon as possible, and then we'll see exactly how good those rewards are from there, because those are going to be that's how you get like rank 1 or the season 2 gear after you awaken a hero, which we'll get into in a second. And then next is, so there's new level increase, so up to level 70. So let's see if they actually added a Zest bonus for hitting level 70. So if we go to events, we go to account level. Oh, okay. So, or my bad, a level 60. And then when you achieve that, you get 10 of these nation recruit tickets. So they really, value these things, which makes sense, I guess. But 10 of them seems like a kind of a bummer reward for level 60, in my opinion. Okay. And now that we talked about that, let's talk about the monthly season rewards. These are pretty straightforward. It's just going to be you attend the game. If you next 13 days you get that, then that's 700 Zest. And then as you use stuff in the game, as you consume stuff, they just give you extra stuff. It's really that simple. When you succeed in a Fate Core enhancement, if you do that 10 times, you get 2 moves. Complete hero level enhancement, you get 20 of these 5 colored Fate Stones. You cleared the experience. It's just another kind of, instead of a daily quest, it's like a monthly quest, and you just got to do harder things. Nothing too crazy here. Oh, there's another thing kind of in the front here, just as we're on topic of it, right down here. There's the account buff. It covers what you got from the signature force, core memory, and then blue Fate Core. And then also, I never clicked this, but it has a content shortcut, so we could go here and actually access that part of the game easier. So it takes you straight there. And then they added a ton of different core memories here, which is dope. So here, let's do this one. So we got him with the 3, so we'll click him. And then we got two fuses there, 3. Okay, we'll definitely pick that one. And then we'll pick, unfortunately, we don't got the 3, so we can't get the 15%, but we got the 5% bonus there. Now let's see what we got for these ones are important. So we got the 1. Everyone has 1. These are just going to be for the 5% bonuses, and then now we'll be able to see those in the bottom corner, which is nice. Like I like that they added a whole bunch more of these. They're not just limiting it to the newest stuff that comes out. They actually retroactively went back and added all of this. So you will be getting bonuses for all these characters. So Garf is an important one, so let's do that. We'll use mine, and then there. So we got at least 5% bonuses on a lot of characters here, which is pretty cool. And that's probably going to be what most people have, unless you're in a crazy whale guild where people actually have not only the fake core but fused it 3 times. Okay, that's old content. So now let's actually talk about the Awakening Heroes. So let's go back to the airship. We'll go to a character, and then you'll see if you requires a full set of faded gear, all level 60. So as you can see, all these are level 60. So here, if we go to Awaken, what this does is here, let's just read it. Awakening. When you awaken a hero, you can equip rank 1 equipment, and all non-ranked equipment cannot be worn. It is only available when all the equipment worn by heroes, except weapons of 6-star plus 5 enhance, are faded, and all equipments are level 60 or higher. When you awaken a hero, all armor on the hero will be destroyed. Equipment that has grown above awakening conditions return a certain amount of material and currency used. Awakened hero gets a bonus effect. You can use currency to unawaken a hero. Destroyed armor will not be restored when you unawaken a hero, which is super scary. Like this. Oh, and look at these resources it takes. So it's going to crush all this gear here, and it takes 2 Holy Water Universes. But the stats you get are pretty crazy. Here, let me move out of the way. So then, like, you get a ton of combat power. So 41, 416,000. It'd be like the ending power. Going to get more attacks. So 1,500 attack is more than the attack that I have currently. 1,500 defense, which I believe is a lot higher. So if we see these ending numbers of 3,128, 2,300, and then 7,000 HP, let's look at what she has currently. It's going to be a significant less HP, but we're going to be gaining more attack and more defense. And if we go back to the Awakened, that is for the set bonus of a 6 set for Dark. And it is going to increase hit by 12, going to increase defense by 500, and darkness by 6. But if we go over here, you see all the actual effects. So for example, if we did a 6 set of fire, and then that last one, because it's using 5 pieces, last one is obviously your personal Guardian Stone. There's a lot of questions I don't know the answer to. I'm not willing to commit on actually destroying this gear yet, because I don't know do we keep our 6 set bonus? Do we keep our equipment set bonus from the previous, this gear that we're crushing? There's a lot of stuff here we don't know, and it doesn't explain it. And it makes you commit to crushing the gear. And if you want to go back, you also have to pay for a currency to go back. It's such a massive commitment that it's like people are going to have to try this and waste all the resources. What if I did this and this is not optimal? And then I'm going to pay resources, wasted all that gear just to have to learn that, maybe 200 defense and 12 dodge is better. Or, what is it? 2,000 HP and 12 dodges. I don't know. It's kind of a weird. I don't like the system for increasing characters. I just don't. Some things that I'm seeing though, that my guess is like characters with block. Maybe the 700 defense is going to be the way to go. Healers and maybe Garf is probably going to be the way to go. Is just a ton of HP, because Garf, his passive skill is on having the most HP. HP is just a good flat stat. The thing that's annoying is a lot of these stats that they're having us increase. We don't know exactly how much better the character gets with getting them. We don't know exactly. Does defense just fall off? Is there a massive diminishing return for having a ton of defense? Like there's characters that have a lot of defense in the game, but are they kind of at the limit of when defense is the efficient stat? Is it more effective health to just give them a ton of health? At that point, we have no idea. We have no idea exactly how much 12 hit actually improves in the game. Just from playing the game, a lot of mages don't have as much hit as melee characters, and mages miss all the damn time. So just from my experience, hit seems to be very important. But I just don't know to what extent. It's hard to recommend any of this because we just have no idea. And if you have like low defense, is 500 defense better than 3,000 health? Like, it's really hard to say what's actually good. And I would be so frustrated by this if they actually made the system make sense. Like, am I keeping my heal from damage? Do I get, because it looks like it's moving this over. This is just a really frustratingly implemented system that could be really cool, but they just made it annoying. Okay. And then next we got, let's look at the shop. Let's look at how they're pricing everything. Got new stuff. So we got the season 2 pass, which is 1,000. You can only buy this one time, and you get 400 Zest, and you get 10 recruitment tickets. As we saw from like you hitting level 60 gets you 10 of these. I think they're gonna really value these. So if you're gonna buy stuff, maybe that's a good deal. I don't know. The daily pass here for the dies. We haven't even talked about the dies. That's another thing where you take these die coupons and then you can like roll and make characters. It's actually like skins for the game. I think it's cool that they have them. I'm not. It's just nice to have more options that are not. I mean, yes, it's going to cost money, and you can choose to do that, but it's not going to impact the game at all. It's not something that you gotta. It's not pay to win. It's just something extra, and more stuff is cool. Kind of indifferent on that. And then we got the Nation recruitment pack. So 20 of these things is essentially $50, which I think that's a crazy valuation. And then the monthly pack, this is where like the good packs are, good packs. And they're valuing these, like they added these new physical sets. So I kind of like this where they added all the physical sets. So you can like buy this. I don't like the pricing. This is not good pricing, but because you could get all this free to play. Just get the characters, and then you can get faded gear free to play. Essentially 95% of my gear is all free to play. Yes, getting the characters as fast as I did is not free to play, but getting the gear is free to play. And then 5,000 if you just want to buy these. Cool. I don't think they're good deals at all. And then also 50 of these things is essentially $100 or $90. All right. I think that's a crazy valuation because when you go to pity, they're essentially saying that going to pity for 150 of these in a month is, so it's $300 which is, I guess, the same valuation as the hero selector for those characters. I just think this is crazily high priced. But it's over the course of a month. I'm not sure. I think it's pretty expensive. I think all those new additions are pretty expensive. I want to do this Hero Awakening thing. I have blue on Illum. I feel like this might be the way to go. Where does she end up at? She already has 2,900 defense, but if she loses the block, why would I want the more defense? It's hard for me to say if this is worth it. I know I'm kind of going back on the Hero Awakening. Let's just go with more stuff. This patch is, I like that they added more stuff, but a lot of frustrating. It's a lot of things are implemented in a frustrating way. Okay. In positive news, let's go to door creation. We got some new stuff added here. The thing I like is what they did here with the rolling of faded gear. They allow you to roll for specific things, which is fantastic. So yes, the pity is higher if you're rolling for a specific one versus the normal one, but they at least allow you the option. Like, let's say you just absolutely cannot roll in my case, this is my big issue, was accessories. I have which is annoying because it's still, you have to roll for the accessory, and then now you have to hit that 50% if it's a magic or the physical accessory. So I looked at it. I have 16 physical accessories, but I only have 6 magical accessories. So, kind of annoying that you still are rolling for just one of the types, and it's 50% if you're going to hit the right one or not. But at least they give you the option, which I think is good. I think this is good. And for most things, I've kind of rolled 50-50 with them, so I don't really mind. Like I just my issue right now is I need gloves and I need magical gloves and I need magical accessories. So I'm probably just gonna be rolling for that. I don't think I missed. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments below. But I think that covers all the content in the game that they just added. All right, guys. Well, that should do it for this patch here. It's kind of a mixed bag for me. I do like that there's new content, but I think a lot of key things that they added into the game. I think a lot of the pricing is a little bit expensive. I think the how they implement Hero Awakening, which is the thing I'm kind of most excited for, is implemented pretty horribly because they just don't give you enough information. I don't like how there's all this player progression stuff that essentially makes the characters go up, but then there's not really content that needs it. I mean, I essentially clear everything. The only thing that would be is the harder campaign here. It's really the only thing in the game currently that would really need this. I'm clearing the dragon, clearing all the other parts of the content pretty easily. So, PvP, it's just going to be an arms race on who can, do this more. I don't like that when the PvE content is so much easier than the PvP content. I think there needs to be a balance there. So that's my thoughts currently. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and you guys have a good one. Peace.